Welcome back to the vlog, everyone. Long time no see. Do not forget to subscribe. Balance, an even distribution of weight enabling someone or something to remain upright and steady. That is what it says on Google, and that is what we're going to talk about right here on this vlog. So we are on the way to a hike right now. That is the best way to get the day started, especially, on a day that we don't really have to do anything instead of just going to a gym. Some people hike as an exercise. I exercise so I can hike. What if we find a hike on a bike on a dike? Yeah, let's get it. So we just made it to the hike. Let's see what it has to offer, and the sky's the limit. Let's see what we do. See, that was a little scary. I'm probably not gonna be climbing any trees anymore. It's like my third time doing this hike, and my favorite thing about hikes is that you get tired like right away, but stamina, it's not about being, super energized all the time. It's about being tired and being able to keep going past exhaustion, Tired. The hike was going great. We sat down to make some knives and talk about what was going on, and we ended up making, instead of knives, we ended up making something else. Hiking is one of my favorite things to do because it's like I just said, most people hike to exercise. I exercise so I can hike. So as we can see right here, I've made some sort of stabbing device, double-sided dildo type of thing. Let's have some fun with it. Hey, yo, not like that, not like that. No Diddy. Don't you love hiking? Woo! Fuck. In this video, I want to document balance. Living a balanced life is like one of the best things you could do, for example. Yeah, balance is king. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. You want right in the middle where everything is nice and balanced, where you keep your equilibrium. Because, too much of a good thing is a bad thing, and too much of anything is terrible. Anything in excess is bad. Because most people just wake up and work. Some people just do one thing throughout their day and then go to bed. I don't know if it's because I'm crazy privileged, but I like, balancing my day out with different tasks that fulfill who I am. Going on a hike is the first thing we're doing today because, it's like a fitness thing, and fitness is the first step to greatness. So basically, I'm a regular person. I'm not an athlete. I do all kinds of things, I like to train the same way that I like to drink and smoke and eat, and sometimes I don't eat the healthiest food, but sometimes I do. I'm on the 80-20 diet, which be 80% healthy, 20% not healthy. Yeah, that 80-20, that's very interesting. Whenever I tell people about the 80-20 diet, they think it's 80% good food and 20% bad food. It's actually not like that. It's like healthy meal most days, most foods. I allow myself 2 cheat meals throughout the week. Yeah, I think I'm a little too tired, I'm not gonna lie. This is a little too much for me. I'm gonna go sit down. The thing that I love about hiking so much is the patience that comes with it. Hiking humbles you and it teaches you patience. So as you can see right there, this is checkpoint 110. We are halfway through the hike. Well, not even halfway through the hike. Halfway through the hike would be finishing it because we have to go all the way up and then all the way down. But we're getting it done out here. We're feeling good. Let's keep it going. Marker 114. We got one more to go. It's about half of a mile. Whatever that is. But yeah, I'll see you there.
The best way to be on Earth is like being on a hike in the woods. And the fact that they take so long, and the fact that it's just you and your body, you know, it's not like you're on a bike or anything like that. Like you are, you're using your body, and you know, your body's learning patience as you go. Because you want to be done, but you won't be just for wanting to. You know, it's not like you can click a button and have it done. You have to actually put the work in, put the pain in.
And we just made it. Marker 115. Here we are.
And we were done with the hike, which is kind of like the best part, because you get to sit down and appreciate what you've just accomplished and, you know, continue your day. That was the first thing that we did that day, and, you know, it was a beautiful thing.
So that was a hike, pretty cool, half a mile, no complaints, pretty nice hike. Like I said, on this vlog we're looking for balance, so that was fitness right there. Now let's do some relaxation.
So let's talk about smoking and drinking. Now I know you're surprised. Oh, this guy talks about being a saint all the time. Oh, this guy talks about working out all the time. Oh, this guy this guy that. I drink and I smoke in a balanced way. A lot of people that I know, they like to say that smoking and drinking is a terrible thing, and to an extent it could be. It could be. A lot of people that I know, a lot of people that quit, they be like, oh, you know, quitting alcohol was the best thing that could have happened to me. I do it for 5 months every year, and I see no difference because I do not abuse it. And that's what the problem actually is. People abuse their substances. People love to abuse everything they touch, and then they like to blame the substance. I'm not saying that drinking is a good thing and that you should do it or anything like that. I'm saying that I enjoy doing it at the end of my day. Not every day, at the end of my week, at the end of my day, you know. It's a concept that I love. Is the beginning of the end of the day. That's where I like to unwind, that's where I like to watch TV, that's where I like to, you know, doing things that aren't necessarily productive. And that's when I enjoy a nice beer and a nice smoke. Limits, that's a problem. You should know your limit. So for example, my limit is no limit. But basically, I have 2 beers, I have 1 smoke with my friend or by myself, you know, depending on the situation, and then I go to sleep and that's when I'm done. It's called casual drinking for just relaxation purposes, you know, for you to, you know, think about life, for you to do whatever it is that you want to do when you want to relax. When I want to relax, I want to basically turn off my brain and just think about the music that I'm listening to and just, you know, tasting the nice smoke of a cigar. That's another thing. These 2 right here, you have to get used to them. They don't necessarily taste really nice at the beginning, but you know, you have to learn how to do them, and that's a concept that I love about alcohol. Whatever you want to do, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, because drinking is a bad thing, what you have to do is educate yourself on what it is that you're doing, not just go by your feelings, because most people, what they do is they say, oh, this makes me feel good, so therefore I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't fucking matter what happens to me. Whether you agree with me or not, doing things that aren't necessarily productive on your time off, just don't overdo it. And what I do is, you know, I work really hard, and at the end of my week I like to have a drink as well, but it's not like I'm going to destroy everything I did the whole week by getting drunk and spending all my money on drinks. I love alcohol. I'm a big fan of it. I am by no means an alcoholic. I drink once in a while in a very controlled environment. Beer is more of a summer thing for me, you know, when I sit down with a friend and we just want to talk about life, about our issues, you know, catching up with an old friend and all that. That's beer. Wine, I like to drink wine with women. When I'm, you know, chilling with a woman, I like to drink wine with them because, like, I feel like that's the vibe for wine. Liquor, I love liquor when I'm at a club, when I'm jumping around in a club and dancing, when I go out dancing with my friends, you know, and all that. I feel like that's the one for that. So I love how you can consume different types of alcohol at different things. For example, when you are in a wedding, when you're celebrating, you do champagne. Champagne is a lovely type of alcohol too. I'm the kind of person that drinks everything. I don't have like anything, there's no alcohol that I don't drink. I have had bad experiences with some types of alcohol, but it's not the alcohol's fault. It's not because it's, nah, I don't like this one because this one's really dehydrating. It is none of that. The problem was me, I abused it that day. So like, I can't just say to myself, oh, I'm never drinking this again. because, you know, I got really hungover. No, I got hungover because I abused it. That's another thing. Let's talk about hangovers. I have only been hungover one day of my life. And that day was when I was 17. When I was 21, the first time I drank, you know, because the legal drinking age in the US, you know, in the United States of America is 21 years old. So yeah, the first time I drank when I was 21 years old, I was drinking Hennessy and pineapple juice. I remember that I was at a party with my friends. We were having some drinks, and by some drinks, I meant just drink after drink after drink without counting them, without a limit, without thinking about who was gonna drive me home, without any of that. I was just drinking because I didn't know how it was supposed to be done. You're just supposed to enjoy nice glass of wine, nice glass of champagne, 2 to 3 beers, something like that. Nah, I was just drinking and drinking and drinking. Next thing I know, I'm throwing up. Next thing I know, I go to sleep because, you know, okay, I guess I threw up already. I guess it's time to stop drinking. I go to sleep and the bed is spinning, and then I have to go to the bathroom and I'm throwing up again. So I spent the whole night throwing up. I couldn't really sleep. It was a really tough night, and it has never happened again. I educated myself on what alcohol does, on the good things about it, on the bad things about it, and all that. You have to know who you're drinking with, you have to know where you're drinking, you have to know what you're drinking, you have to know what is gonna happen to you. For example, drinking disrupts your sleep. You're not gonna sleep the same. That is a decision that I make. I'm like, okay, if I have a drink today, I'm not gonna be able to sleep that good. I am sacrificing my sleep for having this drink. And that's the word right there. You have to know what you're sacrificing for that little bit of fun. Or you have to know what you're sacrificing if you're gonna overdo it and go crazy with the drugs and the alcohol. So now, another thing is you can't let it alter your mind. Some people, I know a lot of people, they can't function without alcohol. Basically, they want to talk to the pretty girl that they like or anything like that. If they don't have a few shots before it, they can't do it. I know people that get angry and say things like, I need a drink. I need a blood. I don't know what any of that is about. I don't need anything ever. I choose to drink. I drink because I choose to drink. I smoke because I choose to smoke. From January to May 4th, I never drink anything, and I never see a difference because I don't abuse drinks. A lot of people tell me, a lot of people go a month without drinking. They'll be like, oh my God, my whole life has changed. I'm never going back to the sloppy drunk that I was. That's the thing, I'm not a sloppy drunk. So for me, I don't see any benefits of not doing it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say that I do see benefits of doing it. There is no benefit of drinking. Drinking is a bad thing. But if you regulate it and use it for the, you know, use it for like simple things just such as relaxing and casual drinking. By the way, casual drinking is when you drink just to have a drink. Most people drink to get drunk. I don't remember the last time I was drunk. Enjoy a drink with your friends, you know, don't be afraid. If you have a problem, go to rehab, you know? That's what you gotta do. Alcoholism, it affects not only you, but it affects everyone around you. So, you know, be careful, drink responsibly, and make sure you do not drink and drive. Thank you. And that right there is my take on drinking and smoking. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe. I like this thing that I'm doing now, which is like a documentary style vlogs. Let me know if you guys like it. Let me know if you guys disagree with me in the comments. I am open to that too. I'm, you know, happy to hear what you have to say about it. Give the video a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you fucking hated it. We respect your opinion here. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.